Today's May 9th. It's a Sunday. It's the first time we tried starting this thing in probably a year.
Yeah, today's the 9th, Mark.
That's the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Well, you get the idea. Okay, we're going to try and see if the battery even has any juice. Get it neutral. Well, I gotta say, that's encouraging.
Starter fluid?
Yeah, let's try some starter fluid. Okay, let's see what that does. I might want to step back. Well, it likes the starter fluid. Yeah. All right. Nah.
Better get some gas up there.
The line's dry. Well, not bad for not having it running for about a year. Okay, well, we got it running. It's been running for about 30 seconds now. It's not near warmed up, but it's at about 750 RPMs, which is right about where I like to keep it. Fluid levels are still good. I checked the antifreeze and I also checked the brakes. This thing, for all intents and purposes, it should run on the street. Well, if it weren't for the fact that the body is just as rotted as it can be. I don't even have the door on here. The whole floor's missing out of it. Rear quarter panels are out. On both sides. I got some diamond plate I was going to replace that with, but so, there she is in all her glory. 1968 Ford Bronco with a 289 V8 and a 3-speed manual gearbox. It has no power steering. It has no power brakes. I replaced the brake lines about 4 or 5 years ago. I replaced the electrical wiring system about a year or two before that. Putting that about 6, 7 years ago with a painless wiring system. So yeah. Ain't she a beauty? Okay, it's been running a full 15 minutes. It's heated up. You can see that it's smoking quite a bit. Gauges are holding steady at about 165, maybe 170 degrees. Oil pressure's holding steady at about 40 pounds. That's a little low. Should be a little higher than that. Yeah, that's a little better. 45, 50 pounds. Wow, gotta say I'm surprised that works. Backup lights work. Let's see if the fog lights and the regular lights work. Headlights work, fog lights do not. Yeah, well, no big surprise though. It's a Holley 4-barrel vacuum secondary. Got hooker headers on it. They're long tube. They're pretty thin steel. I'm already on my second set. The first set rotted out. Nothing really too much remarkable about this thing other than the fact that I put headers in a 4-barrel intake and carburetor on it. Of course, you see the gas gauge doesn't work. If it was really that empty, this thing wouldn't be running. But turn it off, and we'll let it sit for a couple seconds. Huh. Well, as you may have already assumed, 40-year-old vehicle sometimes takes a little coaxing to get started, even after it's up to operating temperature. I don't know. I just want you to know what you're getting into. There's a lot of rot and a lot of rust that needs to be addressed on this thing. Hell, if it were me buying it, I'd probably put a brand new tub on it and be done with it. This window's pretty solid. I replaced that a while back. The hood's pretty solid. I replaced that a while back. Rear tailgate is pretty solid. I replaced that a while back. The doors are still in pretty good shape. It's just the body. Yeah, because I had bought this off a friend of mine. That's solid. There's no rot on that. Nice little case there for like a trunk kind of thing. You're gonna be a whole bunch of spare parts and whatnot are coming with it. Soft top is about 11, 12 years old. I mean, it's got a few issues here and there. No major rips, no major tears. The windows are still pretty clear. I mean, there's a couple of little tears here and there. The roll bar, that's in pretty good shape, although where it's attached to the body is a little bit left to be desired. There's also another hood that'll be coming with it. Okay, it's been sitting for about a half an hour without being turned over or had the gas pumped on it. Now that's the way it's supposed to start. And no more black smoke.